Welcome everyone to another session of the Product Management View webinar series. Every Wednesday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, product management professionals can pick up the latest in thought leadership, tips, and tricks.
Our speaker today, Larry Weber, is Chairman and CEO of W2 Group, Inc. Larry is well known for applying innovation and technology to advance the marketing profession. He has a history of entrepreneurship. He started the Weber Group public relations firm in 1987, and shortly after that, Thunder House, one of the first online marketing firms. Those companies were acquired by Interpublic in the late 1990s, and Larry subsequently became chairman and CEO of Interpublic's Advanced Marketing Services Group. In 2004, he returned to his entrepreneurial roots and launched W2 Group, which is a global marketing services company focused on the digital constituency management and next-generation marketing services. Today, W2 Group is home to RacePoint Group, which is a fast-growing technology public relations firm, Digital Influence Group, the first agency to specialize in digital channel programming such as blogs, online communities, microsites, and RSS strategies. Larry's first book, The Provocateur, was published in January 2002, and he's now working on his second book, which initially I think he was going to title The Morphing of Marketing. That may have changed, but with that, we'd like to have you take it away, Larry.
Thank you, John, and welcome everybody. Just some contextual things before I get started. Especially in the software industry, as I had said at the conference the other week, we're changing and evolving, into a software industry that is more about service than it is about product, which is now becoming a little more cliche to say, but that is a reality. And it happens to coincide with the third generation of the Internet, which after the first generation, which was site building, the second of search and commerce, I believe we're moving into the social web, and not the social web necessarily from let's all just be fun and fuzzy, but that it's becoming a physical place. And the job of marketers, especially in the business-to-business world, is going to be to aggregate customers and potential customers in this new social digital world so that you can keep them coming back for more of profound content and relationships that are only going to cause them to buy more of your product. So I wanted to give you some of that context, at least from a view of someone who's been marketing software since 1980, believe it or not. And I'll go into the presentation now, which John was right. I've changed the working title of my new book, which should be out in the spring, to Pandemonium and the Rise of Digital Influence. I'll give you a brief introduction, then dive right into Pandemonium and Rise of Digital Influence, and if we have some time, maybe you could take a couple questions in the chat. Right now, the only other company that's involved in W2 is Third Screen Media, which is mobile phone marketing, which at least to date probably doesn't have an application for the software industry, except maybe in some podcasting or video casting for potential customers and current customers to download some information from your site that they could listen or view at a later date. Just some of the client experience so you know where I'm coming from. I've helped the very large enterprise software companies as well as some of the smaller application-oriented companies. Pandemonium. This is sort of the constituency map that we currently work in as marketers. You might all recognize that you try to influence the traditional publishers and media, and that you have to work through third parties like analysts and opinion leaders from Yankee, Forrester, IDC, Gartner, etc. If you're a public company, and even if you're not public lately, it's important to keep the financial interest educated about your market and what they're doing. And obviously, customers and partner programs are critical to the success of increasingly communal approaches to marketing your software and your products. So this is sort of what exists today. What I want to talk to you about today